Hands-on assist, Hot 26. So, a little bit about hands-on assisting Hot 26. First of all, you don't hands-on assist in Hot 26. That's the rule. However, I guess rules are really made to be broken because you do hands-on assist in Hot 26. Some of the reasons that you don't is you don't want to break your students' concentration on their meditation. The room is hot and humid, and you're hot and humid and sticky. And some people just genuinely don't like to be touched. They don't enjoy it. They don't like it. They don't want it. Which means always ask before hands-on assisting. Eventually, you will know that some students are receptive to it. You'll just be able to feel it. And you can kind of take it from there, but always ask. If you do touch, remember, it's not pushing. It's guiding. It's not forcing. And you should use your fingertips, not the flats of your hands, except where the flat of your hand would be appropriate. From my own personal experience, doing some hands-on assisting for Savasana in Hatha practice, if you do use your fingertips or your palms, don't be grippy. Don't give the sensation of grabbing or gripping. Keep the pressure light. The grabby, gripping thing can really be misconstrued for something other than what it is. Now, there are some poses that you simply don't hands assist. Utkatasana, Garudasana, sit-up, Dhanurasana, Ustrasana, Sasangasana, and final breathing pose are not assisted poses. For the other 19 poses, there are some suggestions. Pranayama. From behind, you can lift the rib cage up gently with your fingertips. For Ardha Chandrasana, you can lift the back with your fingertips from behind. Tips of the fingers. Padahastasana. You can gently touch the back of the head to encourage the looking for the chin, tucking into the throat, looking for the throat sensation. Dandayamana Janya Shavasana, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. So, I'm going to stand up for this. Place your fingertips gently as you instruct the student to squeeze in and up to give the sensation of isolating and locking the thigh muscle to keep the knee in place. Balancing stick. One leg's down, one leg's up. Usually the up leg, the hip pops. Up. Fingertips. Guide the hip back down of the extended leg. Trikonasana. The only hands-on assist that I like or I appreciate or I would want to do would be arms turning the chest. You can guide with your fingertips to encourage that 3/4 turn to open up the chest. Standing separate leg, forehead to knee. So that's another hips unsquared. And strangely, I've noticed this, that what feels like square in this position is usually not square. So you can take the fingertips and do a little squaring. Me stand, oh, my feet aren't straight. No wonder I felt unsquare. Just a little bit of fingertip. Wind removing pose. This is definitely one you want to ask. And you want to use a hand towel because you're going to be pressing on the shins. And that means there's a chance for slip with sweat, and it's just sweaty and gross. Ask the student if they'd like an assist getting the knees to the chest. Put the hand towel on the shins. Press on the shins. Brings the knees closer to the chest, and inadvertently, pretty sure that it's going to bring the heels closer to the buttocks. Cobra. I personally probably wouldn't be comfortable with somebody doing this. Maybe Rhonda, because I'm comfortable with Rhonda. But you can stand over the student and hold the hips to the floor as they're lifting their chest. Definitely, I think one of those poses where you really want to be mindful of the grabby, gripping sensation and go into a fingertip sensation. No grippy here. Salabhasana. So, Lasso the ankle of the extended raised leg and gently pull the ankle and the foot back towards the wall. Purnasalavasana, full locust. Not sure how this looks. I'm actually really curious how this does look, but I don't have a live student home at the moment. Straddle the student, fingertips under their hands to encourage the lift of hands higher than head. Supta Vajrasana. I think this is, again, probably a position where you're getting pretty close in there, and you definitely want to ask, but you can slide the hand under the lower back and encourage the student to drop your lower back into my hand, which is pretty much the sensation you're getting, because Supta Vajrasana to me is kind of like bridge. Ardha Kamasana, half tortoise. Again, you want to ask here, and this is another pose where you're probably going to want to use hand towel. And it's probably the only one where you're actually going to put a little force into it. Ask your student if they'd like help getting their hips to their heels, or maybe a deeper hips to heels. Take the hand towel, small of the back. You can actually use your palms. Again, don't get grippy here. And put some of your weight into assisting them to get their hips to their heels. Just be careful of how much weight you're putting, and be respectful of the grippy sensation in this particular pose. Separate leg stretch. Take your fingers towards the upper part of the middle back and guide the back flat like this. Half spinal twist. You suck in the stomach, level the shoulders, chin's level, shoulders down and back. You can assist in the movement of the twist. Very, very gently. Too much twist could really not be good for somebody. And as always, if you can feel somebody tighten up or tense up, or you can tell that even though they said yes, it's okay, it may not be okay, stop. Stop hands-on assisting. You can still guide someone by standing next to them, by cueing them directly. Jane, lock the thigh, contract the thigh muscle. But of course, make sure that you give encouraging words too. And that's Paula's idea of hands-on 26 assist.